Mm,
Arun, hello.
yeah.
Uh, I talked to Rishabh today. हाँ, तो Rishabh told me that he'll check with you. ठीक है, आपका ये free कब होगा,
Okay.
and he'll let you know and let me know.
Okay. Let's start
Shall
then.
we start? Yes, sir.
Okay. So yesterday we did a few of the problems, and I hope by now you would have understood how we are going to approach. Same ways, there is a very trending topic, which is what heaps. So where did I find this from? Is via lead code only. If you go on lead code under the discuss section, so just sharing it with you. Yeah. So go on lead code, come here under the discuss section.
Mhm.
So from here, you just have to put in the company's name under interview questions. And from here, you would be able to see recent interview experiences of people. And from here, if you open them up, you would be able to see the questions. Basically, people have put their experiences. So you would be able to see that. Okay. So from here, I got to know that a lot of questions have been asked from Heap also very lately. Heap, DP, graphs. So that's why I specifically would want you guys to today focus on heaps and graphs. Uh, DP also. Is that okay?
Yes.
Chalo. Let's start. We'll do a few questions directly from heap topic. Like I would also do the same thing. There are two, three more topics. Sliding window is one of the topics which we have to do. So we'll try doing it tomorrow. Okay. Stacks, queues, all those topics also we'll do tomorrow. Let's see if I've done this in the past. Okay. If you see, I've done it on 1st March 2022. And before that, I've done this question on 14th of November 2019. So I've also not done it lately. Let's try doing it. Everyone is able to see my screen, right?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Great. Let's start reading. Given an integer array now. Okay. So basically, they have asked us to provide the kth largest element in an array. Okay. Now the point is, if you know about heaps, heap is they maintain a tree structure and they do not keep the array in a sorted position. Insertion in a heap is order of log n. Deletion is also order of log n. So if they are demanding kth element, just see k can move up to 10 to the power 5. So k log n would be the worst case time complexity, and this would run. So I'm just showing how we write the code for heaps. In C++, it is called a priority queue. We specify the type, and let's take it PQ. We'll put all the elements in the priority queue. This way, we are not sorting the array also. Priority queue will itself make sure that whenever it returns you, because it is not going to sort the array inside it. So we are now also not sorting, and we are in the same way returning the kth element also. Okay, so PQ dot push V of I. Now we need to return the kth element, right? So for int I equals to 0 comma I less than k comma I plus plus. Okay. PQ dot pop. return pq dot top. This way it would return. I think this would be less than k minus 1. Oh, oh, qp I've written. This would be less than k minus 1 so that the top contains the topmost element. So if you see all the test cases have passed, and just see. Two things. If you have not, if your class has not reached till priority queue or heaps, just remember that this is going to solve your or make your problem really, really easy. And you have seen also, like, it is just like a queue. It's just that top will always return the biggest number in the complete queue. Okay, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, sorry, I was on mute actually. Basically, I just checked that
Is it there in the decreasing order, Arun? It is
so
always.
so both queues are available. Priority queue, in this you can have a max heap also. Max heap means the top will always return you the maximum element. Min heap is that it will always return you the minimum element. Okay, Mohit.
Yes.
Okay, so this is how it is making the problem easier. Simple, just it behaves like a queue only. You can consider, you can think like that. Okay, let's see a few tougher problems also now. Let's go for this merge k sorted lists. Okay, you are given an array of k linked lists. Each list is sorted in ascending order. Merge all the linked lists into one sorted list and return it. So basically, this is one list, this is another list, and this is another list. Okay, this question is going to be really, really easy. If you think like this, what you can do is there are k lists. Okay, just put in head of all the lists in the priority queue. In the priority queue, also take the min heap wala, which always returns you the minimum element. Okay, top would give you the minimum. Whosoever's head is returned, just shift that head by one position and put it in the priority queue again. Okay, hello everyone, are you there?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
So this way you will keep on forming the one list, and that is what this list. Understood? Yes or no?
We have to put all the elements in the one priority queue only, no, Arun?
Not all the elements. First, just this thing. See the mouse pointer, because the next
Okay.
element you would get to know from the next, right? Next of this. Yes or no?
Yes.
I'm trying to understand it, but
Have you used linked lists before?
Yes, I used it.
yes,
So,
yes, I
so
just.
how do you move? How do you iterate on a linked list?
Next element. Next,
So,
next
so
one.
that's
I
what.
don't. So basically, we are largest element को equivalent to smallest element पे convert करना पड़ेगा ना?
वो आप प्रायोरिटी की अपने आप कर देगा आपका.
Okay, okay, yes, 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 I got it, I got it.
ठीक है ना?
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ.
So this is now this becomes really, really easy. Like this is just like you have to keep on putting element into the priority queue, and that will keep on returning you.
Okay.
Do you want me to code it? Like I can code it quickly also.
Yes, yeah, yeah, please, please.
Let's go.
I'm coding with you.
Okay, let's go. This is going to be a custom priority queue because the type of nodes that you're going to store is list node. So let me just check the syntax. Yeah, so we will have to create a function compare. Okay, priority queue. In this, we have to pass in this. Okay, and we will just make the compare method also. Well, so this is going to give you the minimum all the time for, just name it v for I equals to 0 comma I less than v dot size comma I plus plus. What you're going to do is just put in the head. Okay, so here just let's name it pq dot push v of I. Mhm. Now, finally, what you have to do is you have to create a head, right? So node star head equals to pq dot top. Just pop it out. Pq dot pop, and what you have to do is pass the rest, or basically pass the next element into the queue again. So pq dot what dot push, not qp, pq dot push head bar next. Now what you have to do is you have got your head also. So while not pq dot empty, till that time you have to do. Also, what we can do is we can take a temp also. Okay. Now, same thing you have to do. List, fetch the topmost element. So top equals pq dot top, pq dot pop. If your top equals null, then simply continue. Else, what you can do is uh, you have to append this top into the temp. So temp next is equals to top, and temp now becomes top. Also, you have to push in to the priority queue the next part. So top next. Finally, when you have come out, so temp ka next को कर दो null, and then finally return head. Let's try running this. Okay, this is in line number 31. Here it is. Okay, runtime error, member access within null pointer. Okay, we are trying to access null actually. Let's see how could we access null. Oh, here it is accessing null actually. Okay. Hmm, 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 hmm.
Why we are overriding that common braces operator, Garu?
Because here, this is not a custom. This is not a custom Vovala data type. It is a user made data type, list node star. So any of the STL methods are not implemented for the user defined data types. That is why we always have to build this compare method. Okay.
Understood, understood. Like
Huh.
it is kind of a lambda function we are using for
Yeah.
our own.
Yes. Let's see. इसमें- Why am I not able to see my previous submissions? Because I just need to see how is this list being provided to me. Okay. There is a runtime error. I'm not able to see my previous. Why so?
This is your previous only 2019 solution.
Oh, 29 is
But
previous.
then also you were having
Oh,
time error.
this is great. See, गलतियां भी सेम हो रही है. Hmm. Oh, at that time I was doing it via something else, some other method. That time I was trying to actually merge it via iterating, but we could clearly use. So basically, the issue that I'm encountering now is, if you see, I'm not able to understand how they're providing it to me, how they're providing this list to me, right? Or what you can actually do is ask our chat GPT to tell us the error so that this works out. So this will actually tell us the error. So we have taken Q, which is great. Oh, it is taking into account the null pointer also. Got it. Which we didn't took. Okay. Well, this is interesting actually. If you see, this part worked perfectly fine, but the issue is here. Push all the non-null values. Okay. So let's fix our code also. If my v of I is not equal to null, then only push it. Okay, this works fine. And what was the other change? Okay, this is just making sure that if next is not equals to null, then only it is pushing here. Okay, again, okay. So now it is failing for this list. Okay, okay, got it. So if my PQ is empty, then I simply have to return null. Okay, see all the cases passed. Now let's try to submit it. Okay, it is giving runtime error for this thing now. Yes, who's this? Okay, your mic stopped working. No worries. Uh, let's try to fix it for this case. By the way, 7 test cases are passed out of 134. Let's see why is this failing. Undefined behavior programmed 27.
Can you scroll down a little on the code?
Yeah. I think the top thing that we are doing here, this zero is creating an issue.
Mm,
Because could be because nothing else could be there.
I guess on line number 50, shouldn't it be temp equals to temp connects?
तो बात तो एक ही है. Temp connects is
Oh,
what?
right.
Top
My bad.
only. I'm sure this issue is somewhere here only. This could be treating this as null. Something like that could have happened. That's why within the null pointer there is it is showing this issue. Let's fix it. Then okay, because Chat GPT were also giving something like this. If you see it here, if head is equals to null pointer. Oh, okay. No, it is saying it might end up processing null pointer there. This is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, I think this just has to be fixed. I feel nothing else. If temp not equals to null, then only temp connects should be null. Otherwise, I don't see anything failing. Let's add one more test case. Now let's run it. Oh, still we are getting null pointer. We can skip it, yeah. This is some syntactical error and very bad one, which we don't know. So we can move to the next one. Chalo, let's move to the next question. This one. Oh, this looks interesting. Ways to form maxi. Let's try doing this. Okay. Max heap is a special kind of complete binary tree in which every node value represents value present in that node is greater than the value present in its children nodes. Find the number of distinct maxi that can be made with a distinct integers. In short, you have to ensure that the following property of the maxi heap has to be a complete binary tree. ठीक है? Every node is greater than all its children. Perfect. Okay. What is A given? The number of acha, A distinct integers are given. Got it. I hope you would have understood the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start then. Basically, it has asked key in how many ways can you make maxi, which is like great. A good question. Hmm. So when there are four elements, then let us say one, two, three, four. So head will always have to be four. Left of four could be one. Oh, sorry, two and three. No, two and three could be there, or one and three could be there. Okay, see like this. Let's take one, two, three, four. So four is always going to be on the top, but children could be three and two, two and three, three and one, and I think one and three could also be there, no? One and three also would be there. Oh, it is giving answer as three only. Okay. One and three. Why one? Why not one and three? Is because it has to be a complete binary tree, and two can only come below three, and the last level has to, start from the utmost left. That's why. So yeah. Hmm. So for this, three could be there. Now, how to think around this? How to build a maxi? Let's see if I've done this question in the past.
Arun, can you share the question in the chat?
Why not? If you see, I've done it in 2019. That time I used to be a geek, a coding expert. Yeah, I've shared the question in the chat.
Thank you.
Hmm. Guys, pitch in. I need help in this question. I'm not able to think. If you see, this question was asked in direct I though. A good question. And in 2019, just see this. I solved it on in 2019, and there were three attempts that I did. First attempt at 10:51, second attempt 10:53, and then the third attempt was like 11:09. So I was at it. Hmm. Yeah, let's.
Arun, can you repeat why 1 and 3 is not possible?
So basically, अगर यहाँ if you put one here and three here, so two cannot come below one. Yes or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Understood.
So, right? But it can only come below three. So if you put three here, so this is leaf, and this is not a leaf. How is this a complete binary tree? It is not.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So it has to be a complete binary tree all the time.
So we have to identify how many elements will go to the left subtree and right subtree, right?
As in, no, please explain.
Like we have to not identify like the elements. We have to identify the elements like left subtree और right subtree में कितने सारे elements है. Like I might be wrong. I'm guessing.
I'm thinking of your this thing only.
Mhm.
So somewhere you're right that we have to analyze how many would go towards the left subtree and how many would go towards the right.
We have to determine that, I think.
Of course.
I think
Arun, I
because
think we can.
One at a time, one at a time, please.
I think if we can do that, I think then only we can like recursively arrange the elements, right?
No, we do not have to arrange. Actually, we have to come up with some sort of mathematical logic.
Okay.
I don't really think because the question is also not asking us कि mathematically arrange करके दो. Question is not asking. So
Okay.
why should we do it? This is a proper math problem.
Arun, can you just show me the ranges available? I mean,
Sorry,
in what range the question will be asked? How many number of uh, numbers will be there?
Pradeep, I'm not able to understand what you are saying.
Uh,
You are on mute now.
Actually, I'm not recalling that proper word, but the ranges, n will be between 0 to 10 to power 5. So
Mhm. No, but how?
constant, constant. What are the
Sorry,
constraints?
constraints.
Constraints.
Why do you need
Yeah.
to know the constraints? Like constraints, I can, but they have not really provided the constraints.
They
They,
have not. Okay, there are constraints
oh
and
yeah, there
age
is.
between
It is
less
100.
than 100.
Yeah,
So
100.
I think we can do something like uh, permutation. We can check
Hmm?
for permutation.
The permutation is fine, but permutation of what? Question is
Permutation like
what? There should be something now on which you apply. What is that
hmm.
something?
I think we should first sort the array
Sort
in
array.
descending order.
Where is the array?
Where are the numbers? What is the okay? There is only integer n. And what will be the number? 1 to n.
This is n number of nodes. It's a heap with max heap with n number of nodes.
Yeah, n number. If you want,
Okay,
you
n
can.
distinct numbers.
So
But it
once we
is.
place the maximum element at root, then we can like define that number of elements in the left subtree and right subtree.
Mm, no, of course, we will have to define that only. But how do you do? Okay,
I think using recursion, I can solve that.
like using recursion, what is the recursive thing that you're doing? Tell me that.
Can you just write down a few things
Tell me.
that I am telling? Okay, so first we will sort the array in descending order. We will make an array. We will make an array. I'm not going for the mathematical solution. We will make an array from 1 to n. It will contain numbers from 1 to n. For now, you can just write an array like 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm. ठीक है.
Yeah. And after that, we will just iterate through that array.
Okay.
And for every I, we will
हाँ.
swap the next two digits.
Sorry.
The similar logic that we use in permutations to find the total number of permutations.
But
In
that
permutations, what we do, we iterate through the rest of all the numbers after I, right? So in this case, we will do that same thing, but for only two numbers after I.
no. I think you have not understood the question. I would recommend. I've got what you are thinking, but that is not the question. I would recommend you to read the question once. Because if let us say I give you 100 numbers na, so
Hmm.
100 is 2, but for the second level where there are going to be two numbers,
Hmm.
those numbers could be 50 and 90 also, 50 and 99 also,
Hmm.
and that could be 40 and 99 also.
Yes, yes, I know. I got that point. But what I'm saying is,
So how where
only
did
the
permutation come here? Permutation तो होगा ही नहीं.
mathematical solution should be there actually, but I'm not able
Sorry,
to think of that right now. Actually, there must be some mathematical solution to this, but I'm not able to think of that right now.
that is fine. But the other solution that you're proposing is also wrong, na?
I may have to code it out. Then.
Yeah,
I'll
just
check.
think what. Shall we see my submission that I did in 2019? Oh my god. What a solution, man. I don't think I can understand this solution right now, at least. I think we will have to skip it. I have honestly forgotten then how we used to do, but this is clearly mathematical. If you see, Pradeep, this is clearly
Yeah, yeah.
mathematical. No such permutation kind of thing that I've done in the past. So we should save our time and move to the next question, though, because I can't think of it now. Guys, just look at me. I am also not able to solve problems. So this happens with me also here. Let's find the scarce largest element in an.
See, that's why I need 5 months.
just just okay. Think of it like this. I am coding like proper coding after I don't know how many years, because last time when I coded would be I think 2022, I guess. So at that time there was a interview that I was giving for Meta London. So that time I remember I coded. But after that, I don't think so. But and now if you see, I'm directly coding. There is no such thing that like I need training, because the skill has been developed, and you just need, you just need to come and start solving a few problems.
That's what happens.
Hmm. It's just
Like,
one time thing.
I'm an electrical engineering graduate, right? So I left the DSA in 2021. focused on electrical engineering. Then I started it last year again after 2 years almost.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Like I'm restarting everything from beginning, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think I
This
did.
one we already did, I guess.
Yeah, this one we have done. So should
Varun, so in interviews, will we have flexibility of referring syntax if we forgot?
sorry?
In online in coding interviews and all, will we have permission to refer syntax?
हाँ इतना मिल जाता है. Syntax nobody is judging. So
Oh.
syntax is fine.
Okay.
Secondly, they are not asking you to run the code also, na?
No. For my experience, the interviewer helps you. If you're on the correct path, they'll help you. They'll
Yeah,
guide you.
for sure they are going to help you, and not just that. Syntax, everyone is fine with. If you are going and having a look at the syntax, everyone is fine with it. At least I am, and in my experience, everyone is.
Arun, I'm going
Face-to-face
to.
interview is okay, but online coding interviews.
So that's what I'm talking about. Online coding interviews only.
No, I think he's talking about the online assessments. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
online assessments? No, yeah. Because hacker rank, if this is going to happen on hacker rank, let's say, so you're going to switch the tab, and when you're going to switch the tab, it is going to be logged. They're not going to see that what did you do in the other tab. It could be by mistake also, or you might have opened WhatsApp also from where you have copied and then pasted. It could be anything, but in the logs it would come for sure that you have switched tabs.
So you get cancelled out back at that moment, basically.
No, not really. Not really. But yeah, if you copy paste something, everything is being logged. So even if I've seen the rank report also,
Mhm.
even if the pop-up comes from the top left corner of WhatsApp, it is being logged by hacker rank.
So let's not think about that, Arun.
Let's not think. Okay, let's see this. Given n bags, each bag contains BI chocolates. There is a kid and a magician. In 1 unit of time, kid chooses a random bag. I eats BI chocolates, and then magician fills the ith bag by the floor value of BI by 2. Find the maximum number of chocolates that the kid can eat in a units of time. Okay, a unit of time is given, which is what? This is a unit of time. And if
And please share this link in the chat section.
sorry,
Please share this link in the chat section.
why not? I think this is an easy question. Every time he has to eat the maximum number of chocolates only, right? So we can just use a max heap. Let us say this is n units of time and the given vector is v. So what you have to do is take a priority queue. Of integers pq, put everything in the queue. Hmm. Let's take answer as 0. So how many we have to do n units of time, right? So for int I equals to 1, span equals to n comma I plus plus, int top equals pq dot top. Now we got he has to eat uh, bi chocolates, right? All the chocolates he is eating. So answer plus equals to top, and now the magician is filling it with bi by 2, right? So pq dot push I think this should be good to go. Okay. The expected is 14 and we are returning it as okay. So first time a person eats. Oh, I didn't pop it out, na. So pq dot pop. Now this will work fine. Yeah, all passed. Okay. Okay. I think we also have to do mod, right? So, answer plus mod 10 to the power of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 7, right? So here it is. And just to avoid this mod, you can take answer as long also. So mod will work perfectly fine in that case also. So perfect. All test cases passed. This was a medium problem, and I think we did it quite early. Okay. Sliding window median. Well, this is quite tough. Let's just read the question. I don't think I would have. देख के डर लग रहा है इसको तो. Let's see if I've done this in the past though. Oh, guys, I was a madman in 2019. Okay, let's read it. The median is the middle value in an ordered integer list. If the size of the list is even, there is no middle value. So the median is the mean of the two middle values. Okay. For example, if array is 2, 3, 4, the median is 3. Makes sense. Okay. You are given an integer array, nums, and an integer k. There is a sliding window of size k, which is moving from the very left of the array to the very right. You can only see the k numbers in the window. Each time the sliding window moves right by one position. Return the median array for each window in the original array. Okay. So if k is 3, the median would be minus 1, 1, 3. So 1 would be the median. Now, if it moves here, so it would be minus 3, minus 1, and then 3. So this will come out to be minus 1, right? Then, so basically we have to slide our window and we have to, keep track of median also.
I think two heaps will do our job. One mean heap, one max heap.
Is it? Let's think about it. One min heap and one max heap. Okay.
Yeah.
How?
And we'll just
How?
half of the elements we'll put in first heap. That will be a mean heap. That will be a max heap actually. And the second heap will be a mean heap. And rest half of the elements we will put in that. And every time we move the window,
So what do you mean by
we will
half of the elements? What do you mean by half of the elements? K elements. Half of the K elements you're talking.
yeah, half of the k elements.
Okay, let's say 1 and 3 are in min heap and minus 1 is in the max heap. So how would you find the median?
The top of the first heap, the max heap.
Sorry?
Top of max heap.
Top of max heap.
Yeah.
How come?
Tell me the three numbers again.
I am telling you the four numbers. Let's say 1, 3, minus 1, minus 3.
Okay, 1, 3 minus 1 minus 3.
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, the two numbers that will be going into the max if will be the minimum 2 minus 3 minus 1. In that case, the top will be minus 1, right? And in the mean heap, we'll be putting 1 and 3, and the top of that will be 1. I hope you are getting right till
No,
this point.
because you know the test case. That's why you are building it. You can't generalize it, no?
I think I have solved this problem.
Okay, that is great
Yeah.
if you have. But
I think. And I
Yeah,
think
I
the
think
format was like they provided me the
Okay,
code
take
and
this. Take this. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2,
2.
3. Take
Okay.
this. Yeah.
So half of the element with one excess element, that is 3. Those will be 1, 2, 2, and the rest of the part will be 3 and 4. So the top of first heap will be 2 and
How
the
do
top
you
of
know?
second.
How do you know that you have to
Hmm.
put one, then
Hmm.
2 is coming from
Hmm.
here, and then you are
Hmm.
like, hey, I am going to pick the fifth element and
Hmm.
going to put it in
Hmm.
my first. How are you thinking like that?
Using the size, actually using the size of the. Okay, so I can tell you exactly how I'm going to do that. Mm, each time I just need to keep the sizes of the two heaps equal, or if one excess element is there, then I will put it in the max heap. That is the first heap. That works for you.
There's huge background noise though.
Yeah, actually I'm working, unfortunately.
Okay. No, let's think over this. Let's spend some time actually. This is a hard problem. Let's think over it. Okay, what is going in our head? Can we do it by a brute force approach? Yes, we can. How? We take the k elements, sort it, find the centermost. Then again the next k elements, sort it, and the centermost. So what would be the time complexity? K
n
log
into
k.
k, right?
So yeah, absolutely. So n into k log k. This is going to be the time complexity of this solution. N into k log k. Now, can we optimize it using heap? If we take one heap and we have to find the median. Median is the centermost element. What is the okay? So if I put k elements in the array or in the heap, take out k by 2 elements.
Arun, it is not always center element, right? It is
Center
can
होगी
be.
ना?
I mean,
मतलब if
if
you
if it
sort
is
it,
even number, it should be center of two elements divided by two, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. So that we will consider, that we will make the change accordingly. But ultimately है तो center में, right?
Yes.
Hmm. So if we pop out half of the elements, because we would know na k, what is k, odd or even, right? So
Yes,
if we,
based upon weekend decision. Yes.
right, yeah. So if we pop out key elements, let's say for the first window it is done. Now I want to remove this element altogether. I want to remove this. So how do I remove it? How do I remove one from the heap? By iterating on the heap or what? Mm, mm,
So, if it is time space complexity is not that much required, then we will take the each and every three elements into
no,
the
but
heap,
time
right?
is required. No, time is required. No, space. Who is talking about space? Time. See, 10 to the power 5. The worst case could be n log n.
Hmm.
है ना? So this k into n into log k would not work because this is ultimately n square only. N square would not work.
Yeah, time exceeded, it will show at some test cases.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So can we do it like this? Put all the elements in the heap. Okay. But I just need to get rid of the first element. Mhm.
Arun, if you put it for the heap, the order will be varies, right? It will be ordering in the increasing order.
Huh? The ordered increasing
But
because
this combination will not work, right? In that scenario, 1 comma 3 comma minus 1, those combination will not
no, this will work out. If you pop out the top, just think 3 will come out. So now what is at the top? 1, right? And you got your median, right?
yes.
That's what.
I think the two heaps thing could work here.
Get 2 heaps. How?
Uh, if if k is odd, then the median would be a maximum of the min heap,
Sorry,
and
come again. Come again.
if k is odd,
Huh?
then the median would be maximum of min heap,
Maximum of min heap.
like the that 1 2 2 3 4.
Wait. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Huh?
So we would create a min heap for 1 to 2 and max heap for 3 and 4.
But how would you decide 1 to 2 min heap में जाना चाहिए?
Right.
Arun, actually, we can do that, I guess.
How?
We will just try to keep the sizes same. That's it. That should be the logic.
Sorry, come again.
We will just try to keep the sizes of both the heaps equal, and that will do the job.
So, but that is not coming as equal. If let us say the
Hmm.
order is
Hmm.
1, 3, 4, 2 and 2. अब बताओ
Okay.
कैसे डालोगे? क्या लॉजिक है?
Okay. Just write it down in the code actually.
तो
Whatever
tell me,
numbers you are saying.
explain,
Whatever
explain.
numbers you are saying.
अच्छा ठीक है 1, 3, 4, 2 and 2.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we'll just pick first two numbers from them.
Okay. And you are going to put it in min heap.
No. For now these sizes are 0 0, right?
हाँ.
So we'll put each element in each of the heap actually. So the lesser number will go to 1.
Lesser number will go to 1.
Yeah. First heap, max heap.
Okay. Max heap में 1 गया.
1 गया.
हाँ.
उसके बाद मेन हीप में और नेक्स्ट नंबर आया क्योंकि साइजेस इक्वल करनी है
ठीक
तो
है.
हाँ तो 3 उधर गया फिर आया 4.
Okay.
वो सीधा मैक्स हीप में नहीं जाएगा एक्चुअली. विल जस्ट चेक the top of the heaps, that is 1 3, right, and the upcoming number is 4. So what we have to do is we will just pop these two elements or the lesser number from them and we'll put it in the max heap. Like we will pop 3 and we'll put it in the max heap and then we'll put 4 in the mean heap.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the next number comes 2. Again we'll check the top, that is 3 and 4. So 2 is lesser than 3, right? So we'll pop 3, we'll put 2 there, and now we have 3. So
And
we'll put it in the min heap.
okay,
Can you do that?
okay,
Right now the next number comes 2. We'll check the tops. 2 is equal to 2, the top of the max heap, right? So we'll just put it there, 2. And
okay.
now the medium will be our top of the max heap, which is 2.
ठीक है. For this you have got
Hmm.
now
Hmm.
we have to move to the next
Yeah.
window, which is what?
Yeah.
Now, how do you remove one out of this? You have to remove one out of this,
Yeah.
and you have to put, let's say this is not 1, this is 7. So, how do you remove 1?
Removing 1 is the tough part.
वो तो यार फिर तो आपने इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स किया. फर्स्ट विंडो के लिए तो फिर तो सॉर्ट ही कर दो. ये 2 हीप का क्यों ही करना है आपको?
ओके.
फर्स्ट आइटरेशन में अगर आपको मीडियन ही निकालना है, फिर तो इतना आपको सॉर्ट भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. सेंटर मोस्ट एलिमेंट निकालना है, वो तो मैं निकाल ही दूंगा सिंगल आइटरेशन में. Let's see how I did it in the past. ओ बाप रे बाप, इतना बड़ा सोल्यूशन है यार. I've taken some sliding window से पूरा ये. Taken some answer and a map. Okay. Answer comma M comma K. What is my helper doing? If K mod 2 is not equals to 0, and this the rest is for K mod 2. Int T equals to K plus 1 by 2. Yeah. Map of weird. I'm not able to understand what have I done. I will have a look around the sliding window median. Seems interesting, yeah. If you see today, we did complete heap today, and of which there were two to three questions that were so good that can't even think of it. Yeah. No worries, guys. That is all for today. Thank you. It's already 10:10.
My head hurts extra today.
Your what hurts?
Head.
Head. Huh.
No worries, you can do some easy questions.
Yeah, we will do some easy questions for you. But point is, easy would be done.
हाँ
टफ ही आते हैं ना.
But I
हाँ
guess
mid
these are the toughest of the tough.
हाँ वो बात तो है. But just I am amazed कि 2019 में I was a beast यार.
because you are solving daily, right? Now you
At
do.
that time, yeah, I was in fourth year, and like, oh my god. Now when I compare my coding to that those days, मतलब मैंने कर रखे हैं questions ये वाले, और अभी now I'm not able to think. Amazing, amazing. So there is one thing I'll tell you. After 2020, na, there used to be a thought that used to strike my head sometimes कि खाली कोडिंग से क्यों क्लियर हो जा रहा था मेरा इंटरव्यू, whereas there were a lot of other folks also who were equally talented, but they were not able to crack the interviews. And for the first time today, I got my answer that in 2019 I was able to solve such complex problem statements that none of the other folks were being able to. So this is creating a difference actually.
How many questions you did practice back then?
I don't know. Let's see. We can check it now though. Because at that time I was the first teacher of Scalar Academy also, na. So the best thing that I was doing was teaching. Teaching is something I that has always helped me out.
You wouldn't believe me. I don't know how many times Killer has called me.
I know. They would call n number of times. So yeah, if you see 430 questions,
On lead code.
till today. I think I wouldn't have done any extra question. So right now the number of questions that it is showing is 3430. Back in the day, it would be lesser only.
No, I mean 430 questions on lead code. That means you've been practicing a lot. That means you have done around 1,000 questions in Hackadank and every gigs for gigs. Like there's like you've done one question multiple times. You've done interviews.
Could be, of course. At that time, I used to because I did interview bit also fully. Then I went to lead code. Okay, and at that time, lead code was not having these many questions. Of course, it was having good amount of question, but as far as I remember, I used to see somewhere around 1,000 questions. Now it is 3,400. But 2019, how many years? There, 6 years have passed.
Interview bit also has 500 around questions.
Yeah, at that interview bit has not really updated though.
Right.
At that time, interview bit, you can say at that time it would be having 200, 300 problems.
So around 700-ish.
Sort of. But number doesn't really matter, na. Number doesn't really matter. The skill matters.
Actually, what I am encountering my problem is that I figure out that there are some specific patterns. Like if you talk about DP, we have coin chains, knapsack, LCS, these types of